Hello, welcome back to another video in my daily upload series. Today I want to talk about why I decided to make an art channel versus anything else. The main reason I believe is because I think it really has to do with my mentality of wanting to be a producer publicly versus being a consumer publicly. So I'm going to list all my hobbies, and I'm going to list them in the order that I actually got into them. So when I was 4 years old, I got into reading and I became an avid reader. As a matter of fact, I started reading novels at the age of 5, and I haven't stopped. I have maintained at least reading some sort of material, novel or novella or otherwise, every single month. Soon after, I discovered video games, and video games, especially Pokemon, that was my entry and gateway into the video games medium. I didn't have Cartoon Network and subsequently Toonami at my own house until I turned 12 years old. Until then, I would usually catch it at my cousin's place and be really interested. So anime came afterwards. After anime came music, and I practiced and studied music for about 7 years. And then I got into art, and then after art I got into cooking. Based on that trajectory, you can see that once I got into music, basically every hobby I picked up afterwards was more of a productive hobby. A hobby where I created or produced something for consumption in some way, shape, or form. For music, it was about entertaining an audience. For art, it was about illustrating the ideas in my head as a form of expression, and for cooking it was creating good food that both I and others could enjoy. When it comes to reading and video games and watching anime in general, these acts of consumption, I tend to want to be in silence most of the time, or I want to be isolated when I experience these things. I don't know what it is, but there's just something about probably getting lost in another world and another experience that is magical to me, and I don't really like it when other people impose on that. And I think this directly correlates to the type of channel that this has become and the type of channel and content I will be producing going forward. I don't think I'm ever going to have a channel where I need to consume some sort of media in front of others, because that just takes the joy out of consuming for me personally. Whereas specifically things like art are things that I can 100% share and want to share with others, because I want them to see the type of work I produce. And so when I return back to the whole idea of what type of channel to make on YouTube, I think it becomes pretty obvious that I want to show off my art, so I want to make an art channel versus sharing my gameplay experiences. And I've dabbled with gameplay experiences here on this channel before, and I've dabbled with streaming on Twitch. I've dabbled with streaming in front of friends, and when it's with a few friends, like a few close friends, that's still a pretty enjoyable experience, but it's also isolated. I'm not expecting other people to come into that. So I don't know, maybe it's just the way that I like consuming media, maybe it's just how I feel most comfortable, but that's what I believe led to me specifically pursuing an art channel. And I'm probably not going to make a channel dedicated towards music or cooking in the near future either, because music I kind of fell out of love for making it, although I've definitely appreciate it. And cooking, I've only ever been serious about when it comes to cooking for those close to me in my immediate vicinities, like my family, my friends. Those people I will cook for no problem, but I've never been interested in sharing that experience with anybody. You know, it honestly makes me wonder how some people can be willing to enjoy experiences that normally I would want to, have in private with the public. I think it takes a lot of character to do so. Maybe not so much character. I think it takes a lot of strength and tough skin to be able to experience these things in real time. That's all I got for this topic. Thank you for watching. A little bit about the piece I'm working on. This is just a fun piece of Kent and Phi in some formal wear. Really enjoyed making this. This was a lot of fun. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to this channel. I will be posting video shenanigans every day this month. If you'd like to check out my art and keep up to date with my art endeavors, you can follow me on Instagram. And last but not least, my Discord is in the description box below. Stay safe, have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video.